This is one Dev CJaiye, and this account follows one rule: 1 defense, forever. The goal? Earning the absolute best in slot gear and weapons a 1 defense peer can achieve. This series follows the full journey from early limitations to endgame power, showing every grind, every setback, and every breakthrough along the way. This is the road to a complete 1 defense peer. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to episode 5 of the 1 Defense Ironman series. Last episode, we made a lot of progress getting the double ammo mold and the colossal blade from Giant's Foundry. We also officially started Wildy Slayer, and somehow we're still alive. A few close calls, but we're surviving. And to top it off, we managed to snag a Bando Smiter, which updates our log to look like this. It's slowly starting to come together, a lot of early game to go through, so let's go ahead and start with Tithe Farm. And there's 64 farming, getting us to 385 points. With these points, we can go ahead and unlock the auto weed. And with the other points, we'll probably unlock the herb sec whenever we unlock the herblore to unlock it. Right now, I don't see any other reason why I want to stick with the points to buy anything else. And we can finally enter the farming guild for the first time ever, where we get the big compost bin on the east side. We got a boost for a little bit because we need 65. And on this side, we unlock Hespori. And now we can finally plant the Hespori seed, which means we can unlock our very first boss kill count on the account once it grows later on. And lastly, we unlock the seed contracts, and our first contract is whiteberries, and I'll probably predict the outcome of future contracts as well. And here's 62 woodcutting, passing the Wildy Diary requirement, and getting us enough teak logs to get to 70 construction whenever we want to blow 2 mil.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, last episode we ended with Ice Warriors as our Wildy task, so we're gonna go ahead and skip those. Oh wait, it's our 10th normal task, so we're gonna go to Vanica instead for points. Alright Vanica, let's see the task. Wait, what? Oh, that's right, he assigns Ice Warriors also, so then we'll just have to go to the Canvasler Master. Alright, Miss Max, whatever your name is, just give me my 10th task. Wait, am I an idiot? Don't answer that. So it looks like I have to bite the bullet and just skip my 10th task and not just get points. I should have just went straight forward after my 9th task. Now I know, and of course it's rats. Farming contracts are going strong. I'll probably be stacking these up for a bit. So we are getting low on law runes. I don't want to just keep buying more. And we have low rune crafting. So what better way to get early game runes than to do Guardians of the Rift? So we need to unlock it with Temple of the Eye completed. Let's go ahead and get 60 rune crafting and never touch the skill ever again. And there's 50 rune crafting. Now we can go ahead and get the large pouch. So we're gonna do some rewards to try to get it and some other runes. Alright, perfect. We got everything that we wanted. We got the pouches. We got a catalytic talisman for Morning's End Part 2. Let's finish off with this grind now. And I thought it wouldn't be done. 60 rune crafting. Let's go ahead and finish this game and get all the openings ready. We have 74 openings to do, so let's go ahead and get into it. And that's all the openings I'll do. I'll go ahead and get the runes out for what I'll plan on doing next, but so far I'm glad I got this and over with. And here's all the runes that I got from doing Guardians of the Rift, and it's more than half of what I need to do Mage Train Arena. And I'm glad I did this because I didn't think I wanted to spend 2 mil getting all the runes either, so on my free time I'll slowly be doing Mage Train Arena and getting magic up. Okay, weekend is over, we can go back to Wildy Slayer, so our rat task is completed. Okay, I like Hellhounds as a task. Hopefully we can get some hard clues. Hellhounds are somewhat of a slow task currently, but there's a 1 in 64 chance that a hard clue does drop. But with a Ring of Wealth imbued or Wildy Hard Diaries, it goes down to 1 in 32. Unfortunately, we don't have either, which means we might only be getting 2 or 3 hard clues this task if we are on rate. And if we are really lucky, we might be able to get an imbued scroll at a drop rate of 326. And there's the first clue scroll of the task. Hopefully we get 1 more. Okay, we got a second clue scroll. Hopefully we can do both of these and we can get a hard casket. Alright, Hellhound's task is done, and we got Mammoths, which is also a really good task to do, so I'll see you guys once we're over there. Mammoths are really good about medium clues. They're about 1 in 128 and 1 in 64 of having a Ring of Wealth imbued, so honestly that imbued ring is a must, but I really don't want to spend 5 points at LMS because I'm stubborn. Another Laren's Key. Another Laren's Key. What a great task. Hopefully the good streak continues. And we get 80 spooters. And no, we're not going to spindle, not just yet. We aren't ready to be a big boy gamer just yet. Instead, we're just going to be down here getting some spider eggs so we can complete one of the Wildy tasks while we kill the rest of these spiders in single combat. And with this Dragonstone, we will have enough points to get everything that we want at Mage Train Arena. This has taken so long, but we still have 3 other rooms to do. And finish up the rest of the spider tasks, so let's see if we can continue the streak. 79 Anku, okay. Looks like we got our first barraging task. This is gonna be interesting. Our first Hespori kill is finally ready to go. I'm in a PvP world to test it out, and there's just scouts everywhere. I kinda wanna see if all this prep is just overkill though. I've got blighted foods and pots stacked up, and the only reason I wanna do it in PvP worlds is because all the supplies are free. Oh wait. I thought Guthic's rest cured poison. Huh. That was a long 3-minute kill, and all we got was Chrono Seeds, so nothing exciting, but I think we should be okay to not do it in PvP worlds. We didn't use much food or prayer, but I got a few seed packs open, and this will probably be the last clip of seed packs to use. I mainly just wanted to show where I got most of my seeds until I can start doing like Huey or World of Titans, and I want to try to get into Titans soon. I also did some hunting rumors. I don't know much about these because I've really never done these before, but I really just want to get like 10 Quartzel feeds to unlock the bird teleports for one of the spots. Not sure if there's anything else I'll actually need of these. You guys can probably let me know in the comments, I guess. Alright, so it looks like we've got enough for one teleport spot, and we got some magic logs and a few seeds, so I'm probably just going to drop the rest of these meat. Round 2 of Hespori, but this time on a normal world. We should be okay this time with just regular swordfish and an actual anti-poison this time. And looks like we did a combat achievement, the Weed Whacker. Okay, that's the kill done, and will we get the bottomless compost bucket? I forgot a spade. Alright, now will we get the bottomless compost bucket? Never lucky. Alright, so we got an Anku task for our wilderness, so let's go ahead and get onto Ancients. I guess while I'm here, I might as well get the Ancient Staff so we can make it a little bit easier and we can auto-cast. Alright, look at this bad boy. Wait. We need 50 attack. I guess we'll manual casting it. Alright, let's go ahead and do a nice little burst task. Hopefully we can get something good, and the XP is really great here. And just all these drops, this should be a very fast task. Another Laren's Key. Alright, the Anku task is all finished. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Now, one thing we did get is something I'm super excited for future tasks, is we got the Ring of Wealth Imbued Scroll. So now we can have the better chance of getting Cusco drops. Okay, can we continue this streak of good tasks and get something good so I can start getting Slayer points? Please. Revenant. Ooh. Okay, well, I have to think about this one because I don't have Hard Wildy Diary done yet, and I don't want to do revs until that point because of the teleport delay. I'll have to take some time to think about how to do this, but no way am I wanting to skip this rev task. In the meantime, let's go ahead and imbue our Ring of Wealth so we can start getting clues a lot easier doing our wildy tasks. I forgot to record the clip of me finishing the Hand in the Sand quest, but with that being completed, we no longer have to go to the wildy to get runes because we can just trade this guy and we can purchase the rest of the runes that we'll need for Mage Train Arena. And before we continue the fun grind, I'll be getting Bones to Peaches to make the graveyard part a little bit easier. A Clarence Little Helper is completed. Oh, alright, fuck me then I guess, dude. This quest sucks. Rat Catcher's completed. Now we can get a Wily Cat to make getting stews a lot easier in the future. Edgar's Ruse completed with a massive herb XP drop, getting us to 45 herblore. And since we're done with the teak trees, I went ahead and planted the mahogany trees that we'll need for later on, and 67 farming, so whenever we're ready, we can go ahead and get 70 wood cutting. I know we're not done yet with the graveyard yet, but the clip is just for 75 magic, so now we can do Mage Arena 2. And Firewave. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and test out Firewave real fast on Hespori, so hopefully this is a faster time. And another Hespori is down, and it wasn't that much faster, but bottomless compost? Never lucky. Spare tree though. Prying times completed. Current affairs completed, getting us to 28 sailing, and we'll probably just do salvaging till 30, and we might just be there for a little bit. Alright, my wife gave me my balls back, so let's go ahead and get into this rev grind and skull up. I have a scout, so I know I won't be in any immediate danger until we get into our spot. I'll be safe spotting the Cyclops that I got a guide from Purely Bald. That way I can just log out in case someone were to just come close or log in, which is great for not having any diaries completed because we could just log out instantly. Oh. And just like that, we log out and we are completely safe. My main, on the other hand, is not. Oh. And my main is dead again. Ooh. Hopefully that's not gonna be their only good drop this task, I hope. But still, it's money. Oh. And main is dead again. Last kill of the task, and we get nothing. So dragon legs really were the only drop that we got this task. That's unfortunate. But let's go ahead and get out of here of this death trap. So we survived our very first rev task. I'm really proud of that, and especially for never having done revs in my life. This is what this account is all about, is trying new things and praying we don't go dry. Alright, it's time for our next task. Can the streak continue? Yes, bandits. That's actually going to be a really easy task to cannon. Another Laren's key, and bandits task complete. Please, let's get the streak to continue. I'm actually getting points. And scorpions, that's an easy task. I don't even have to cannon with that one. Haunted Mine completed. We probably should have done this before we did the raft task, but oh well, it's done now. And let's go ahead and get a couple more of these for future from when we die at Calvarion. And Tarn's Lair is completed. Now we can imbue the Salve Amulet. And just like this, we imbue it. Now we can go ahead and get the other upgrade later on too. And after so many hours, finally, we have enough points to get everything that we need and never have to come back to Mage Train Arena. So let's go ahead and get the Beginner Wand, the Apprentice Wand, the Teacher Wand, and of course, the pre-butt plug. And the biggest item, the Mage Book. Let's go ahead and equip these, giving us a plus 37 in attack and defense for magic, and of course the plus 2% magic damage is a big plus. Now we have some extra points, but we're going to be buying 10 steam runes and 10 lava runes for whenever we want to do Swan Song. And of course we have to test these bad boys out, and apparently we have to protect range for doing Hespori, so I guess I should have asked questions and actually read, but let's go ahead and see how fast this kill is. Alright, so not that much faster, but we probably just got super unlucky with damage, so we'll just have to come back for another kill and see what happens. And we get nothing. I think it's time to do some Wildy Diaries, so let's go ahead and start with killing an Earth Warrior, charging an Earth Orb, going into the Chaos Altar, killing a Green Dragon, and with help with the Wild Pile, we're able to get past 50 Slayer to kill a Bloodveld for another task. Oh, and I guess get an EQ key at the same time. And one of the two very sketchy things is praying at the Chaos Altar and going into the KBD layer. First sketchy part is all done, now for the other half. And of course, we're going to be starting with the Wildy Agility. I wanted a world that's super empty, but with all these skeletons, once one of them hits me, it's going to be very hard to log out. So hopefully no one logs in and we can just escape freely. And the agility lap is completed. Let's hopefully not get PK'd now. Mine some mithril ore and mine some iron ore. Make a golden helmet in the resource area. Oh, he logged out also. He was also scared. Get some prairie stores at the ruins. Cast low alk at the Fountain of Rune. Get some U-logs from an Ent. Open the muddy chest. And get trash loot. Get teleported into the abyss. And finally, for the easies, we just have to equip a team cape. And for the mediums, we just talk to the emblem trader, and we have finished both easy and medium. Let's go ahead and claim it. I'm so happy we survived all of that. I've never liked Wildy, but I'm glad I'm trying it all out and trying new things, getting more comfortable with it. But with all that, we unlocked the Wildy demi-bosses, but we still need to get the hard to get no teleport delay, and we still need a few levels, which we'll probably work on next episode. But we'll be putting both lamps into herblore, of course, and coming right back out into deep Wildy to get all the Laren's keys that we have unlocked, and we get some, ooh, I like the coal, not pure essence. Gold ore is okay, palm trees is alright, and the last one, ooh, steel bars, that's actually that's massive, we want those. Alright, and scorpion task is completed, and we'll probably continue on with Slayer next time. Ooh. That's the first skip. Luckily now we have points to skip that. Black Demons is just a very long task right now. We don't want that until after Monkey Madness 2 for a normal task. Alright, come on, be gentle. Ice Giants. Okay, that's really good. Okay, we can do that next episode. Don't hunt me, please. Alright, now it's time for my favorite time, is the casket opening. We got 14 easies, 25 mediums, and 1 hard. So let's go ahead into the opening. Alright, we got nothing but duplicates, so let's go ahead into the mediums. We're still looking for all the boots and everything. Oh, our first blessing. Oh, okay, we got the cloak. That's another item off of our list. And that just brings us down to the one hard clue scroll, and I really want to see a magic short bow. Never lucky, dude. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We made some huge progress. We started Wildy Slayer, got our first real boss KC, and best of all, we never had to step foot in Mage Train Arena again. That alone makes this episode a W. Next episode, we're pushing Slayer even further and hopefully knocking out the Wildy Hard Diaries to really open this account up. I've got a lot planned and things are about to get even more interesting. Also, a huge thank you for 1,000 subscribers. That's actually insane. I really appreciate all the support on the series. It makes it way more fun and keeps me more motivated to keep grinding. If you want to be part of the community, join the Discord, links in the description. And if you want to catch the streams, I'll be live on Fridays and Saturdays, plus whenever I've got time. Stream link is down below as well. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the series, and I'll see you all in the next one.